Dr. Lutzer, in the message that you presented, and again, I'm going back to living triumphantly in a nation under judgment, but in the message, and that's kind of the message that you gave online and gave it to your congregation, I watched online, and you reminded folks that God was saying that, and again, actually, it's, Jeremiah is warning the people that you've gone too far and judgment is inevitable. And the people are saying to Jeremiah, we will follow our own plans. We will act according to our own stubbornness and according to our own heart. And I see that sentiment in America today. I see it in the Western world. It's not just America. It's wherever there's prosperity. And it starts at the highest offices in the land. In our case, it starts at the White House. It goes down to the courthouse. That goes down to the average person. It's infected the land. And it's very, very, very difficult for the church to hurdle this kind of sentiment when much of the country, certainly on the left and even those on the right who aren't looking at things from a biblical perspective, we're going to follow our own plans. We're going to act according to our own stubbornness and according to our own heart. How does one deal with this today? You're dealing with it from the pulpit, but, how does the average listener deal with this?
Well, Jan, that's a very difficult question. What I say is this. It is very clear that we've lost the culture war. I mean, all of the dominoes seem to be falling, and the culture war has not gone well from our standpoint. Just the opposite has happened. Okay, I get that. But the thing that I think pastors need to face, including me, of course, is the fact that we've not only lost the culture war in the world, we've also lost it in the church.
Yes.
I just heard a statistic over the radio about Christians. Now, this may be a broad designation of Christians. I don't know exactly how the sample was taken. But apparently 56% thinks it is okay for somebody to live together before they get married. Mm-hmm. And a growing number of younger evangelicals. And by the way, when I speak at your conference, I hope that we have a lot of younger people, because the older I get, the more I realize that the mantle has to be put upon them for the future. But many of the younger generation, they grew up with Will and Grace,
yes,
watching TV. So they are not opposed to same-sex marriage. They have no idea of the long-term effects of this. They aren't concerned, I guess, when the governor of California signs a law that says that a child now can have more than one parent, more than two parents. He can have three parents or four or whatever. Because if you are to be free to marry anyone you love, then why can't you marry more people that you love?
Right.
They have no idea of the implications. And we, as pastors, we have to ask ourselves, how do we educate our young people so that they can at least understand what the issues are?